All right, and welcome. Hello, everybody. Of course, my name is Tom. This is Dave. We are called The Blow-Ins. Happy St. Patrick's Day 2021 to everybody out there. We're so glad you can join us. Hey, what's happening, Dave? Look at this. It's almost like we're in the same place. Welcome to our another edition of Fly by the Seat of Our Pantsery with Dave and Tom. We're giving this a go in the virtual pub. We hope you're having a happy St. Patrick's Day, and let's play some music, Dave, will we?
Sure. Clear into it.
Okay.
Proper pub set starting here.
1, 2, 3, 4. In Banbridge town in the county down one morning last July, from a boring green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her 2 bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing mouth, sure shook myself for to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, sure scratched my head, then I looked with a feeling rare. Then I said, says I, to a passer-by, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? Well, he looked at me and he said, says he, that the gem of old Ireland's crown, young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Banff, she's the star of the counties down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. Well, I travelled a bit, but I ne'er was hit since our roving career began. But near and fair I surrendered there to the charms of Rosie McCann. With a heart to let in no tenant, yet did I meet with a shawl or gown. But in she went, and I asked no rent from the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. The harvest fair should be surely there, and I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright and my hat cocked right for a smile from a nut brown rose. No pipe or smoke, no horse or yoke, till my flower was a rust-colored brown, till the smiling bride by my own fireside is the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down.
There we go.
Right, kicking it off on St. Patrick's Day. And of course, it's not just St. Patrick's Day, as already noticed in the chat. Happy birthday, Dave. Look at that. I'll give you a pat on the back for that.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you.
Cheers and sláinte.
We've been sponsored by Guinness. Look, it's behind us and everything.
Oh, I love it. I love it. We're going to try to get through as many of these songs as possible, so feel free to throw out a request in the chat. I see we've already got a great number on. We got like 50 plus already on and watching, so fantastic. Let's just play some more music.
Sure. Thank you for the birthday wishes. You're very kind.
Ring, ring, Rosie, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times. Raced on songs and stories and heroes of renown, the passing tales and glories, the once was Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes, there once was Dublin City in the rare old times. Ring a ring a Rosie, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times. My name it is Sean Dempsey, as Dublin as can be. Born hard and late in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, last out to redundancy. Like my house that fell to progress, my trade's a memory. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times. And I courted Peggy Dyton, as pretty as you please, a rogue child of Mary from the rebel liberties. I lost her to a student chap with skin as black as coal. When he took her off to Birmingham, she took away my soul. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times. The years have made me bitter, the goggle dims my brain, 'cause Dublin keeps on changing and nothing stays the same. The pillar and the Met have gone, the Royal Lock sits pulled down, as the grey unyielding concrete makes the city of my town. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times. Fare thee well, sweet Anna Liffey, I can no longer stay and watch the new glass cages that spring up along the quay. My mind's too full of memories, too old to hear new chimes. I am part of what was Dublin in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin City in the rare old times.
There we go, the rare old times. Lots and lots of birthday wishes coming through for you, Dave.
Thank you. You're very
from
kind.
all over the world. Germany, Sweden, the Netherlands, east coast of the States, west coast of the States, Nairobi, lots and lots of different places. Hey, Beck, good to see you. No, I'm not. I'm still here. He's not real. This is virtual Dave right here. The hand just passes right through.
Yeah.
But we're trying out some technology. We'll work on this thing as we, as we have time to. No.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems to be
Looks
working
cozy
fine so far in our little
Bit more
virtual
stuff on the
pub.
shelves than James Curran does.
Speaking of virtual pub, if anyone feels so inclined, feel free to drop something into virtual tip jar. PayPal.me/theblowins. No obligation whatsoever, but we leave it there in case you want to. Feel free. Let's get singing some more songs, Dave. What do you think?
Sure. You want to do a bit of Back Home in Derry?
Back Home in Derry, one of my all-time favorites, Back Home in Derry. A horribly sad song about a group of Irishmen, the many Irishmen, who went over on prison ships over to Van Diemen's Land, and who some of didn't even make it because the conditions on the ships were so horrible. Kind of a conglomerate of authors on this one. Christy Moore, who made it famous by putting the words from a Bobby Sands poem together with the melody of a Gordon Lightfoot song called The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Back Home in Derry. Whenever you're ready, Dave. Here we go. Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't ready. I thought that story was longer.
Are you reading chat, Dave?
No, I'm putting chat. All right, here we go. Doing my job, which I forgot to do. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. In 1803 we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Derry. For Australia bound, if we didn't all drown, the marks of our fetters we carried. In our rusty iron chains we cried for our wains, our good women we left in sorrow. As the mainsails unfurled, our curses we hurled on the English and thoughts of tomorrow. At the mouth of the foil bade farewell to the soil, as down below decks we were lying. Oh, Doherty screamed, woken out to a dream of a vision of bold Robert dying. The sunburned crew as we dished out the crew, Dan O'Connor was down with a fever. 60 rebels today, bound for Botany Bay, how many will reach their receiver? I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. I cursed them to hell as I bowed forth the swell. Our ship danced like a moth in the firelight. White horses roared high as the devil passed by, taking souls to Hades by twilight. 5 weeks out to sea, we were now 43. We buried our comrades each morning. In our own slime we were lost in the time, endless night without dawning. And oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. And oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Demon's Land is a hell for a man to end out his whole life in slavery, where the climate is raw and a gun makes the war, neither wind nor rain care for slippery. 20 years have gone by, I have ended my bond. My comrade's ghost walk beside me. A rebel I came, and I'm still the same. On the cold winds of night you will find me. No, I wish I was back home in Derry. No, I wish I was back home in Derry. No, I wish I was back home in Derry. No, I wish I was back home in Derry. I wish I was back home in Derry. Back home in Derry.
Gotta love that one. One of my favorites,
Good song.
all-time favorites. All right, I've got sort of like a Vulcan pallor here going on, like partially green. Yeah, I'll have to
Nobody
fix that
knows.
in some future version of this. Wow, lots and lots of requests coming through, lots of greetings all over the world. We love to see it. Hello, everybody. And once again, happy birthday, Dave. I'm probably going to force you before the end of this thing to sing happy birthday to yourself.
No, that's not happening, is it?
Yeah, yeah,
We must have discussed this over the years.
yeah. It doesn't matter what the discussion is. I can pretty much force that situation by
Are you vetoing?
I control
overruling.
I control everything. Lots of requests. Do you want to get to one of those, Dave? Want to do Galway Girl?
Sure.
Okay.
Who said 9?
That was Kathy Heaton. So, by request. Boom. The Galway Girl.
Sharp and bass lifter.
I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day. Met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do if her hair is black and her eyes are blue? Well, I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the Salthill prom with a Galway girl. Da 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 da. We were halfway there when the rain came down the day and she asked me up to a flat downtown of a grand soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's was a fella too. Her hair was black and her eyes are blue. Well, I took her hand and I gave her a twirl. And I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, tell me what would you do? If her hair was black and her eyes are blue. Well, I traveled around, I've been all over the world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
There we go, the Galway Girl.
Lovely.
Now, hey, Mom. Guinness. So lovely. So many great requests coming in. City of Chicago and Step It Out Mary and Whistling Gypsy. Will we do the Whistling Gypsy?
Mari's wedding. Okay.
Yeah, Mari's wedding as well. We can do that.
And Fields of Athenry, and
Absolutely.
earlier I saw Finnegans Wake.
Call it.
None of the ones that we thought of. Yeah, Whistling Gypsy Rover's fine.
Great. Whistling Gypsy Rover.
All right. 2, 3, 4.
The gypsy rover came over the hill, down through the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of the lady. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of the lady. She left her father's castle gate, left the valley all over. She left her servants and her estate to follow the gypsy rover. Gonna ad-lib there. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day. He whistled and he sang with the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Her father saddled his fastest steed, roamed the valley all over.
Again.
Sought his daughter at great speed, and the whistling gypsy rover. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. He came at last to a mansion fine, down by the river Calais. And there was music and there was wine for the gypsy and his lady. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. He's no gypsy, my father, she said, but lord of the free lands all over. And I will stay till my dying day with my whistling gypsy rover. Ah, la-di day. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang. He won the heart of a lady. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang. And he won the heart of a lady.
Whistling Gypsy Rover, my favorite, my niece's favorite. Probably both of theirs, yeah.
We used to do that a lot more.
Welcome once again. If you're only just joining us, my name is Tom. This is Dave. We are called the Blow-Ins. You are joining us on our second annual live stream on St. Patrick's Day. This is where we started doing our live streams, isn't it? A year ago. Yes. We decided kind of last minute, let's throw this thing together. We had that little i3 laptop, which was nearly set on fire from all of the cabling and processing running through it.
Machine. Yeah.
And here we are a year later. So many different requests coming through, so many hellos. Hello, Chuck. Hello, Thorsten. Hello, Jolene. Hello, Juliet. Jamie, Patrick, all over the world. We've got Germany, we've got Switzerland, we've got East Coast, West Coast, we've got Netherlands, we've got Africa. We've got it all. It's all there.
We weren't sure how many people we were gonna have on today, but
I know. Yeah, we're up to
around
around
54 on Facebook. Yeah.
70 with the YouTube. So so that's fantastic. We're so glad that you could so, yeah, I'll get to the, if the tip jar thing doesn't work, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. There's no obligation whatsoever. So I don't know why it doesn't work. We don't really control that. That's a PayPal thing. But that's very, very kind of you to do that. Anyways, let's try to plow through and get another few songs in, Dave, shall we?
Sure. Let's do Wild Colonial Boy.
Wild Colonial Boy, classic. All right. There's that, and there's that. What are you going to do that? D?
D, yeah.
Okay.
Might tag something on the end. A little bit slower than usual.
Show up.
There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and raised in Ireland in a place called Castlemaine. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy. And dearly did his parents love the wild colonial boy. At the early age of 16 years, Jack left his native home. And to Australia's sunny shores he was inclined to roam. He robbed the rich, he helped the poor, he shot James McAvoy. A terror to Australia was the wild colonial boy. One morning on the prairie as Jack he rode along, while listening to the mockingbird singing a cheerful song. Out stepped a band of troopers, Kelly Davis and Fitzroy. They all set out to capture him, the wild colonial boy. I surrender now, Jack Duggan, for you see, we're 3-1. Surrender in the Queen's high name, for you are a plundering son. Jack drew 2 pistols from his belt and proudly waved them high. I'll fight, but not surrender, cried the wild colonial boy. He fired a shot at Kelly, which brought him to the ground. He fired a shot at Davis, who received a fatal wound. But a bullet pierced his brave young heart from the pistol of Fitzroy. And that is how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. Yes, that is how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. All right. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier, saying stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver. Mushering dum-a-doo-dum-a-da, whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Just a quick counted out his money, and he made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket, and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore she never would deceive me. But the devil take the woman, for they never can be easy. Mushering, dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber, for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges, and she filled them all with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering, dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, as he stole away my rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering, dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now some they take delight in the carriages a-rolling, and some they take delight in the hurling and the bowling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. Mushering, dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in a jar. Now if anyone can save it, 'tis me brother in the army. If I can find a station in Cork or in Killarney, and if you'll go with me, we'll go roving in Kilkenny, and I'm sure you'll treat me better than the old sporting Jenny. Mushering, dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I'm mushering, dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Right, there we go. A little bit of a medley going on there. Ryan McCormick, glad that you're on. Glad you were able to join. Long time no hear from, so that's fantastic. Glad you're enjoying it. Good to see you. Well, see your chat name. See your name pop up in chat anyways. So many people on.
There's
we
so
really
much
appreciate
chat.
it. Hey, Bruce and Pat. Good to see you. Shannon's on. So the crew is here. The regular crew is here. We got some new folks on. Love to see that, especially on a day like today. Which is quite nice. As a matter of fact, you sent along some images, Dave, of what your place is like at the moment.
I was out walking yesterday.
Do you want me to show those?
If you haven't, it was lovely yesterday. And the cloud. I live across the bay from Dingletown, so I look across the bay at Dingle and the mountains.
We'll show that.
So the clouds were just sitting on top of the hills there, and it was really nice.
Doesn't look like a can. Why is that? Okay, I'll fix that in a second. We'll get back to that. I don't know why that is. You do a song, and I'll show the video.
Okay. It was nice anyway, I promise.
Yeah, it was beautiful for sure. What's next?
All right, should we do Finnegans Wake?
Finnegans Wake, lovely. Request from earlier, Finnegans Wake.
Yeah, Todd, I think it was.
Great.
All right. I'm tired after that last one.
Big breaths.
Yeah. There's so much chat going on.
You have to make sure that you keep yourself well hydrated. Well hydrated.
Well, Tim Finnegan lived in Walking Street, a gentle Irishman mighty odd. Well, he had a tongue both rich and sweet, and a rise in the world he carried a hod. But Tim had a sort of a tipping way, with a love of the liquor he was born. And to send him on his way each day, he'd drop with the creature every morn. Whack for the derby and then straight partner round the floor, you shudder shake. Wasn't it the truth, I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegans Wake. Well, one morning Tim felt rather full. His head felt heavy, which made him shake. He fell from the ladder and he broke his skull, and they carried him home, his corpse to wake. Well, they rolled him up in a nice clean sheet, and they laid him out upon the bed, with a bucket of whiskey at his feet and a barrel of porter at his head. Whack for the valley and then straight partner around the floor, you shudder shake. Wasn't it the truth, I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegans Wake. Well, his friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. Well, first, she brought in tea and cake, then pipes, tobacco, and whiskey punch. Oh, Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice, clean corpse did you ever see? Oh, Tim Mavornin, why did you die?
Well, shut your mouth, said Molly McGee.
Whack for the Darby, then straight ponder around the floor, you'll try to shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegans Wake. Well, Maggie O'Connor took up the job. Oh, Biddy, she said, you're wrong, I'm sure. Well, Biddy gave her a belt in the gob and left her sprawling on the floor. Then civil war it did engage, woman to woman and man to man. Shillelagh law was all the rage, and a row and eruption soon began. Whack for the Dowie and then straight ponder around the floor, you'll try to shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegans Wake. Well, Mickey Maloney, he ducked his head as a bucket of whiskey flew at him. It missed, and falling on the bed, the liquor scattered over Tim. Big God, he revives, see how he rises, Timothy rising on the bed, saying, hurl your whiskey round like blazes, thunder and cheese, you think I was dead. Whack for the Derby and it's ponder around the floor, you try to shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegans Wake. Whack for the Derby and then ponder around the floor, you try to shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun at Finnegans Wake.
Finnegans Wake, Dave. I saw you looking over to your side there, and I recognized that look of. I immediately got like, oh, I've done something wrong, because that's normally the look I get during a gig. Is like that like.
I actually have a visitor. Hold on a second.
Yeah, work away, do your thing. In fact, let me see if I can get that video going this time. Ah, there we go. So this is Dave's place, and you can see here it's absolutely stunning. This is what he's working with at the moment. An absolutely gorgeous landscape. He stepped out. He hasn't even stepped out the backyard. This is just his back garden. You're looking at Dingle across the harbor there. The weather is absolutely stunning. So I wish I was there with you, Dave. But this is the situation we're in at the moment. So we deal with it. But you're very, very lucky to have that for sure. I didn't want to be outdone. And of course, you see this is again right in Dave's backyard, and you see the lambs. It's lambing season, so just right there, within hand's reach in his backyard, he's got the little lambs going, which are about to.
Loads of lambs.
Yeah, and the weather you said is just absolutely beautiful. You can see there the fog rolling off the mountain, the little lambs.
Yeah, the little lambs.
I'll be quiet there for a second, see if we can hear him. Can't hear him. Too quiet. But
I heard him.
The flip side of that is the situation that we're in over here, which is just a little bit different. So I thought I'd show mine as well. So here's outside my back door here. There we go. Just a quick little show everybody what we're working with over here. And that's it. All right.
A slight exaggeration, methinks.
Just barely, Dave. Just barely.
Yeah? Is it that cold?
It's pretty cold.
Is it snow cold?
Yeah, there's a snow squall yesterday. A snow squall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Right, let's do another song, shall we?
Yeah.
We got loads of requests. I don't know we're going to get to half of these. Oh, classic. Oh, dear sweet Molly Malone.
I've just given the green light for some popcorn to be made, so if the microwave suddenly explodes into life, then I have to if it gets forgotten about.
In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure it was no wonder, for so were her father and mother before, and they all wheeled their barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. of a fever, and no one could save her. And that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now a ghost wheels her barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. I've been a water rover for many's the year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold and great store, and I never will play the water rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the water rover, no, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a customer as yours I could have any day. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the water over, no, never, no more. I brought from me pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskeys and wines are the best, and the words that I told you are only in jest. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the water over, no, never, no more. I'll go home to me parents, confess what I have done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me like oft times before, then I never will play the water over no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the water over, no, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the water over, no, never, no more.
The Wild
All
Rover.
songs shoved together there.
With me
They've
trying
all
to
gone
clap
together
and
before.
play and drink at the same time.
Good luck with that.
I'm nearly out of this one. Hold on one second. I'm going to mute myself for a quick second here so I can...
I can hear you though.
Oh, you can't hear me, Dave.
Oh dear.
I'm just ordering stage service, that's all.
That worked for me. I'm hoping that the popcorn's been successful and that it isn't still in the microwave 5 minutes later.
We
yeah.
got a request for Grace, and I'd actually like to play it. I think we should.
Oh, crikey. We got some requests for some Jimmy McCarthy as well. I saw we don't know the songs that you've listed there, but
Thank you
we
very
might get
much.
some Jimmy McCarthy in there.
Yeah, well, I think the Contender was
Oh,
one
we
of
could
the
do
ones
Katie.
listed.
We haven't done Katie for a while.
Oh yeah, Katie. Wow.
That one.
No, and that's probably why we haven't done it in a while.
Something happy coming up after this one.
Yes, this is a lovely melody, lovely song about Joseph Plunkett, who fought in the 1916 rebellion and was quite sickly, but he was captured and scheduled to be put to death, and in his final hours he was wed to his beloved Grace, and they spent only a few hours, and she went on to live a very long life and never remarried. It's called Grace, a sad love song.
I'll tune again after this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As we gather in the chapel here in old Camelum jail. I think about these last few weeks. Oh, will they say we failed? From our school days they have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I bear for these brave men, my love for this dear land. But when Porrick calls me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. With him I had to go. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. On this May morn, as I walk out, my thoughts will be of you. And I'll write some words upon the wall, so everyone will know I loved so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye.
There we go. Some grace by request on that. You turned, and it looked like you said something to me earlier. I'm presuming you were talking to your children. Oh.
Yes, I have a 9-year-old dancing beside me to Grace. One of the saddest Irish songs. She's upset that I mentioned her.
Oh.
Now the dog is in here. Okay, this is going well.
Yep. I just have to top up that, like that.
You might have heard the sound of popcorn being crunched as well during that song. Apologies.
I didn't hear that. I've added in for... Oh, no, it's not good. I've added in for effect the sound of people in the background of a pub, and I have no idea what they're saying, so they may be saying horribly inappropriate things. It's not us. It's those random people in the pub. Now, I saw a request go by. It was for City of Chicago a couple times, and we will get to that. Give us a couple songs. We don't want to do too many sad ones right in a row. It's St. Patrick's Day. We're supposed to be celebrating. Let's try to keep it upbeat, but I love that song. It's a great song. We'll certainly throw it in there before the end of the performance today. Thanks once again, everybody, for joining us. It's really fantastic. A great turnout. We've got nearly 80 people on at the moment for the middle of a day. Amazing. That's amazing. So thanks very much.
Midweek, yeah.
If you're only just joining us and you don't know why you're joining us or who we are, my name is Tom. That is Dave. And we're called the Blow-Ins. We are performing from Ireland normally together. In these times, we're transatlantic at the moment. So Dave is in Ireland. I'm in the east coast of the United States. We're in our virtual pub space, and it's Dave's birthday. Happy birthday, Dave.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to Dave. Now,
Let's do,
what did you want to do? Some nice.
I've upset my daughter.
Up,
I've upset my daughter.
Oh,
She didn't want to be mentioned.
You can't unmention though.
There's going to be trouble.
There's gonna be trouble for
Anyway.
sure. Dave.
Let's do Walk in the Irish Rain.
Great,
get back
Steve
to
Spurgeon.
requests.
Walk in the Irish Rain.
Oh, Hills Donegal. That's a good idea, Chuck. We'll do that one in a bit as well. Okay. 2, 3, 4.
When the sun goes down on Dublin town, colours last for hours, oh. Lights come on and the night's a song, and the streets all turn to gold. Gentle mist call heaven's kiss, like teardrops off an angel's wing. Don't you know you cleanse your soul with a walk in the Irish rain? And oh, Catherine, take my hand, I got 3 pounds of change. I'll sing you songs of love again when I get too drunk to sing. We'll walk in the Irish rain. Forevermore I stepped ashore, my sailing days are over, oh. Through time and tide and by your side, together we'll roll. Threw my sea bags in the bin, I brought these pretty flowers home. Kiss me, Kate, we'll celebrate before the bloom is gone. And oh, Catherine, take my hand, I got 3 pounds of change. I'll sing you songs of love again when I get too drunk to sing. We'll walk in the Irish rain. Tinker and a tailor and a drunken old sailor, they all get together and they start to play. Time stands still while they sing their fill and they shout till the break of day. And oh, Catherine, take my hand, I got 3 pounds of change. I'll sing you songs of love again when I get too drunk to sing. We'll walk in the Irish rain. Sweet little lady with a glass of stout, sipping it down till the foam runs out. She helped her old man home again with a walk in the Irish rain. No, Catherine, take my hand, I got 3 pounds of change. I'll sing you songs of love again when I get too drunk to sing. We'll walk in the Irish rain. No, Catherine, take my hand, I got 3 pounds of change. I'll sing you songs of love again when I get too drunk to sing. We'll walk in the Irish rain. We'll walk in the Irish rain.
There we go. Walk in the Irish rain. I always just think that's Jackie's song. I'm not sure who requested it, but every time I do, I want to say,
It used to be the
this is for Jackie.
It used to be the Mark Idler story, but now it's Jackie's song.
Yeah, that's right. We did. We learned that over on the west coast of the United States, over in the Washington State, when we were over there for a festival.
Yeah.
One year,
Ocean Shores,
playing for hours
2014.
and hours and hours during the day, and then we got together at night to have a few sneaky pints with some friends, and that song came out, and we've been doing that one for a while now.
Yeah.
Now,
And he had that cool little guitar that was playing.
yeah,
Very
it was cool.
Right. Should we do Hills of Donegal?
Hills of Donegal, yeah. Do you want to split that with either Fields or with
Oh, sure,
City
we
of
do a song in
Chicago?
between.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do City of Chicago. People
City of Chicago, by request. And then we can do Fields a little bit later.
Yes, boss.
Mark it down.
All right. City of Chicago. 1, 2, 3, 4.
In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began. Deadly pains of hunger drove 1,000,000 from the land. They journeyed not for glory, their motive wasn't greed. a voyage of survival across the stormy sea. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming on the hills of Donegal. Some of them knew fortune, some of them knew fame, more of them knew hardship, died upon the plain. They felt throughout the nation, they rode the railroad cars, brought their songs and music to ease their lonely hearts. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming on the hills of Donegal. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming on the hills of Donegal. On the hills of Donegal. On the hills of Donegal.
Of the hills of Donegal, now into the hills of Donegal.
Chicago.
City of Chicago.
Which has hills of Donegal in it.
Right. Luca Bloom.
Segue.
Luca Bloom wrote that one. Brother? Is that brother-in-law? Christy Moore?
Christy
A wonderful
was,
singer-songwriter in his own right, for sure.
Yes.
Oh,
good version of that himself.
What's that? Oh, speaking of, we mentioned that we were out on the west coast of the United States some number of years ago at this stage. So very long ago. Hey, Evan, how we doing? Good to see you, bud.
Hi, Evan. We'll do your song for you later.
We took part in, let me see if I can bring that up actually, so I know what I'm talking about here. We took place recently in the Three Rivers Folklife Society's Cloistered Celtic concert, which they put together. A good number of artists, and we sent in the videos, and they put them together and put them out on the web. It's kind of a remote. They're dedicated to promoting the folk music scene in the Tri-Cities area out in Washington State. So I've left the link down below. We'll put it in the chat a little bit later. You can either reach it off of the Vimeo link, which I've put down below there, vimeo.com/, and that number. I'll leave that up there just for a moment. But you can also reach it from the website, which I've put over there as well, 3rfs.org. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization. We very much enjoy being a part of some of their festivals and their online stuff that they've done. They've got the Tumbleweed Festival as well. Well, that's a little bit different, but that's going to be.
But we're going to be doing it.
We're going to be doing it. Hopefully, we're going to put our submission in, but I think we'll be doing that. Three Rivers Folklifesociety.org. Check them out. Check out the concert. We'll leave this up there while we play this next song, which is going to be
Las Vegas and the Hills of Donegal.
The Hills of Donegal. Here we go.
For Chuck.
1, 2, 3, 4. You may talk about Atlantis, how it's lost beneath the sea, and the grave of the unknown soldier, and the cry of the old banshee. Who was the man in the iron mask which Jack the Ripper set free? But ask them all, where's Donegal? It's still a mystery. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, north and south to keep them out. By God, I'd build them tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all, and we'd have our own Las Vegas, hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas, in the hills of Donegal. Late night clubs and all night pubs, blackjack and roulette. Mel Gibson, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having a bed. In a show with them, we know was multi-millionaires. But Donald Trump would like a chunk to live on solitaire. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, north and south to keep them out. By God, I'd build them tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all, and we'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. the very gall would give me such a thrill. And I hear them saying, Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. So don't despair, 'cause if you're there, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's steep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal. North and south to keep them out, by God, I'd build them tall. Casino, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all. And we'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.
The Hills of Donegal, a song written many, many decades before Donald Trump and building walls were a sensitive subject to talk about.
Yes.
So moving on quite quickly. Oh, let me get
Nothing
back
to
to,
do with
boop, boop, to the main scene there. Will we do Fields?
Sure.
Lovely. Fields of Athenry. You couldn't get more classic Irish folk song than this one. Written by Pete St. James. Did you say Pete St. James or St. John?
By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, and our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebel, they call me down. Now you must raise a child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, and our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. And she'll wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, and our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, and our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely around the fields, right? It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry.
Fields of Athenry with some added chords on my part there, Dave. Did a little solo in between. Yep. Hey, I meant to say, of course, you know it's your birthday. That's pretty obvious because it's yours and you know it. But it's also my niece Emily's birthday. So happy birthday, Emily.
Happy
I just saw
birthday.
her poking her head around the corner there somewhere. Hi, Em.
What a
Happy
great day to
birthday
have a
you.
birthday, Emily.
Indeed. She'll like it even more when she's older.
I don't like it more when I'm older.
That's because you have to play on it.
You
gotta
feel
work.
older. It's hard work, isn't it?
I know, difficult stuff.
I haven't played the harmonica yet today.
Oh, let's do some harmonica songs.
Had a couple of requests for this.
Heading out south to the land of the pines, on my way to North Carolina. Staring up the road, pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for rally I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Run from the cold, up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler, an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. And the North Country winds keep getting me now. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to unbelieve it. I hate turning back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south, out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tote. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. Me and my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in rally, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Oh, wagon wheel. It's so hard to sing with this condenser mic. It feels like it's so loud, and then I try to, I can't quite hit the pitches because I feel like I'm singing too
I see
loud.
you turning your head away from
Yeah.
it. Is that-
Well, it's actually
I
turning
keep thinking
into
you're shouting
you.
at somebody in the next room.
There's nobody here,
No.
but you're right there, so I'm like singing into your shoulder for some reason.
Is he talking to me? Yeah. Some Jimmy McCarthy?
Some Jimmy McCarthy. You can never go wrong with some Jimmy McCarthy. Are you doing Contender?
Yeah.
Beautiful. One of my favorites.
when I was young and I was in my day. I could have stole what woman's heart there was away, and sing and dance until the morning, blaze away until the dawning, long before I was the man you see today. And I was born beneath the star that promised all. I could have lived my life between Cork, Cove and Youghal, but the wheel of fortune took me from the highest point, it shook me. By the bottle live, by the bottle I will fall. And there in the mirror on the wall, and I see the dream is fading, from the contender to the brawl. The ring, the rose, the matador is raving. And when I die, I'll die drunk out on the street. You can count me out to 10 in clear defeat. Wrap the starry plow around me, let the piper's air resound me. There I'll rest until the Lord of love I'll meet. And there in the mirror on the wall, I see the dream is fading, from the contender to the brawl. The ring, the rose, the matador is raving. Wrap the starry plow around me, let the piper's air resound me. There I'll rest until the Lord of love I'll meet.
The Contender, Jimmy McCarthy. I love that one. Just
Good,
so good. Story about, what's his name there?
Jack Doyle.
Jack Doyle, that's right. Pugilist, a boxer who was rising. His fame was rising in Hollywood and boxing, and then drink got him, and that was that. I thought, Shannon says, I thought you just missed him so much you wanted to rest your head on his shoulder. No, I see Dave now more than I see him normally, even though we end up playing 6-7 nights a week.
Yeah.
with Zoom and
just as much time
whatnot.
chatting.
Yeah. So that's that. All right.
This could go anywhere.
Let's see if I can get the key.
As I came down through Dublin City at the hour of 12 at night, who should I see but a Spanish lady washing her feet by candlelight? First she washed them, then she dried them over a fire of amber coals. In all my life I never did see a maid so neat about the soul. Whack for the dog, that's the wrong song. Tooralady, whack for the tooraloo-ralay. That's the one. As I came back through Dublin City at the time of 8:30, who should I see but the Spanish lady brushing her hair so trim and neat? First she teased it, then she brushed it on her lap with a silver comb. In all my life I never did see a maid since I did roam. Whack for the tooraloo-ralady, whack for the tooraloo-ralay, whack for the tooraloo-ralady, whack for the tooraloo-ralay. As I went around old Dublin City as the sun began to set, who should I see but the Spanish lady catching a moth in a golden net? When she spied me, then she fled me, lifting her petticoat over her knee. In all my life I never did see a maid so shy as the Spanish lady. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. I stopped to look, but the watchman passed. Says he, young fellow, now the night is late. Along with you now, or I will wrestle you straightway through the Bridewell gate. I threw a kiss to the Spanish lady, hot as a fire of angry coal. In all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet about the soul. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. As I went out through Dublin City and the hour of dawn was o'er, who should I see but the Spanish lady? I was lonely and footsore. First she coaxed me, then she chid me, then she laughed at my sad plight. In all my time I ne'er did see a maid as sweet as on that night. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. I've wandered north and I've wandered south, through Stormy Batter and Patrick's Close, up and around by the Gloucester Diamond and around by Nefertandy's house. Old age has laid her hand upon me, cold as a fire of ashy coal. But where is the lovely Spanish lady, neat and sweet about the soul? Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Step gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe. Arm and on we go, off for Mary's wedding. Over Gilways, up and down, Myrtle Green and Bracken Brown, past the Shieling through the town, off for the sake of Mary. Gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe. Arm and on we go, off for Mary's wedding. Plenty herring, plenty meal, plenty pizza, fill her creel, plenty bonny bairns is real, that's the toast for Mary. Gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe. Arm and on we go, off for Mary's wedding. Cheeks as bright as Rowan's are, brighter far than any star. Fairest of them all by far is my darling Mary. Step gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe. Arm and on we go, off for Mary's wedding. Oh, the Gilways up and down, Myrtle Green and Bracken Brown, past the Shieling through the town, off for the sake of Mary. Gaily on we go, heel for heel, toe for toe. Arm and on we go, off for Mary's wedding. Plenty herring, plenty meal, plenty beef to fill her creel, plenty bunny bears us wheel, that's the toast for Mary. Step gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe. Arm and on we go, off for Mary's wedding. A step gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe. Arm and on we go, off for Mary's wedding. Tell me, Ma, when I come home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, that's alright till I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is caught in 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves you, all the boys are fighting for her. Rap on the door, the ring of the bell, saying of her true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Jenny Mary says she'll die if she doesn't get a fellow with the roving eye. Tell me, Ma, when I come home, boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, that's alright till I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is caught in 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she?
It's hard. All those songs are the same. Let's go this one.
Oh, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. In the bog there was a hole, rare hole, a rattling hole, hole in the bog down in the valley, oh, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. was a tree, a red tree, a rotten tree, tree in the hole, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Now on that tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Now on that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, rattling branch on the limb of the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. On that branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig on the branch, on the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. On that twig there was a nest, rare nest, a rattling nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch, on the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. On that nest there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg on the nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch, on the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. On that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird on the egg on the nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch, on the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. On that bird there was a feather, rare feather, rattling feather on the bird, and the bird on the egg on the nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch, on the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling buck down in the valley. On that feather there was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea on the feather on the bird, and the bird on the egg on the nest on the twig, and the twig on the branch, on the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the buck down in the valley. Oh, the rattling 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 buck down in the valley. There. We shouldn't have done that.
I don't know why. I only just sang the chorus. I was fine with it. You could have gone faster, Dave. Come on.
Just do it again.
This is all pre-recorded anyways, right? Oh,
sure.
I forgot. I shouldn't have said that. Hey, if you're only happen to be just joining us, once again, my name is Tom. That is Dave. We are called the Blow-Ins. We are based out of Dingle in County Kerry, Ireland, although we're not currently there together at the moment, even though we're in our little virtual space here together in the virtual pub. We're so happy that you joined us on St. Patrick's Day, the biggest day of kind of our season, normally, except this is what we're doing this time of year. So thanks very much for joining us. We've got time for a few more songs before but we do this, if you're only just joining us today and you're not one of the regular people who come over and check us out on a regular basis, we do this every Sunday, called the Sunday Sessions. You can find it on Facebook, our YouTubes, Twitter through Periscope, and Twitch, the Blow-Ins. So there's that. Dave, why don't we sing another song?
Lumineers, this one is. Ready?
Ooh, all right.
This is a request by a couple of people as well. I don't normally do this one. 2, 3, 4.
Ho! Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho!
I've been trying to do it right.
Hey!
I've been living a lonely life.
Ho!
I've been sleeping here instead.
Hey!
I've been sleeping in my bed.
Ho!
Sleeping in my bed.
Hey!
Somebody.
Hey! Ho!
So show me family.
Hey!
All the blood that I will bleed.
Ho!
I don't know where I belong.
Hey!
I don't know where I went wrong.
Ho!
But I can write a song.
Hey!
I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart.
Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho!
I don't think you're right for him.
Hey!
Think of what I might have been if you Ho! You could bust to Chinatown. Hey! I'll be standing on Canal. Ho! And Bowery. Hey! Ho! She'd be standing next to me. Hey! I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. Hey. Oh. Hey.
Ooh, that's rusty.
I never really get those hoes and those hays quite right.
Well, I normally feed off you, but I can't hear you, so...
Well, let me just tell you, Dave, as a career choice, following me is probably just not a good idea in general. So that's your own fault if you're doing that.
Only for 2 words.
Look, it's your funeral, man.
Time for 2 more, maybe?
Sure. What do you think?
I think some U2, and then we do Irish Rover and go on our merry way.
Yeah. Which U2 do you want to do? Little Irish bands. Nice.
It's Alan.
I have climbed highest mountain, I have run through the fields, only to be with you, only to be with you. I have run and I have crawled, I have skied on these city walls, only to be with you, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I am kicking, my little legs, held the feeling in the fingertips. Burn like fire, and this burning desire. I have spoke with the tongue of an angel. I have held the hand of a devil. It was warm in the night, and I was cold as a stone. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I believe in the kingdom come, when all the colors bleed into one, bleed into one. Yes, I'm still running. You broke the bonds and you loose the chains, you carry the cross of my shame, of my shame. You know I believe it, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. No, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. No, I still never found what I'm looking for.
All right. you couldn't do a set of Irish music without doing a little bit of U2. I see Stephanie's looking for City of Chicago. We did that one just a few songs ago.
Yeah, just go back about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah,
We've done
maybe
that
you're
one.
watching it right now and you're just lagging behind in the stream, but we did get to it. So we want to say thank you to everybody for joining us. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Really appreciate you all coming out. We had a great time. We're going to be back on Sunday, so if you're around on Sunday and you feel like hearing more music, probably be a little bit more of a balance in terms of the kind of music that we play. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Send in your requests, yeah.
Yeah, send your
and
requests
thank
in.
you very much to everyone for all the birthday messages. Thank you to my mum's friend Vera, who texted me this morning, surprisingly.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thanks, Alice. Nice to see you on again. We'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah.
And
we're going to finish up with this last one. Thanks so much. If you feel like dropping something in the virtual tip jar, feel free to do so. It's right over here, paypal.me/theblowins. Otherwise, we'll see you on Sunday, and then we'll see you in the pubs when they open.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll even be
Happy
playing.
St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
We'll certainly be there one way or the other.
If we have to.
1, 2, 3. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cold Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas an elegant craft, brick fore and aft, and know how the wild wind drove her. She could stand a great blast. She had 27 masts. They called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Lego rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of our blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 billion bales of mad eagles' tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was old Mickey Cooch, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a set. He was tooting with skill for his sparkling quadrille, though the dancers were booted and bent. With his smart witty talk, he was cock of the walk, and he rolled the dames under and over. I knew at a glance when he took up his dance, he sailed on the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scarcely for work, and a chap from Westmeath come along. There was Slugger O'Toole, drunk as a rule, fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man Mick McCann from the banks of the band was the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out. The ship lost its way in the fog, and that whale our crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. The boat, it flipped right over. Well, it turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. 1, 2, 3. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. I'm the last of the Irish Rover.
Thanks so much. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll see you next year.